Flap, 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 flap. Faye? Oops. Looks like I'm missing a few bits. Flap, 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 flap. There we go. Much better. Hello, Summoners! Before we get started, I want to give a big thank you to my boss, mentor, and best friend in the world, Chief Phoenix, for covering for me while I was on vacation and soaking up the sun. Thanks to his support, I was able to refresh and recharge. But now I'm back and ready for action. I, the reinvigorated Faye, have once again gathered some exciting news to share with all you Summoners. Get ready for the latest info on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. That's right, it's time for Faye Channel. Let's get started. As usual, there's so much to share. Where to start? How about here? Did you know that the very first game in the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light, was released in Japan almost 30 years ago? It was released on April 20th, 1990. That means that April 20th, 2020 marks the 30th anniversary of the series. To celebrate this momentous milestone, we've prepared some events for you Summoners. Let's take a closer look, shall we? First up, we have a series of 30th Anniversary Grand Hero Battle Revivals. Starting with the Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem game, and ending with the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, 12 Grand Heroes from 12 games in the Fire Emblem series will be making their return to the battlefield. Each Grand Hero Battle Revival will be available for a span of 2 days. So this series of battles will take place over a period of 24 days in total. This is your chance to once again square off against some of the grandest Grand Heroes the Fire Emblem series has to offer. Next on the list are 30th Anniversary Reward Maps. Starting with the Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem game, and ending with the Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore game, these reward maps will be themed on 13 entries in the Fire Emblem series. They'll be appearing one at a time each day for 13 days straight. You can attempt each of these maps on both normal and hard difficulties, so you have a chance to earn up to 26 orbs if you complete them all. We're also running a free 5-star hero Fire Emblem Leads summoning event. The lineup for this event features the courageous heroes who played leading roles in their respective games, and you can summon one of them without using any orbs. Is it just me, or do a lot of these heroes use swords? Well, I'm sure they're all different in their own unique ways. I wonder what selection of summoning stone colors I'll get. Last but not least, we have a 30th Anniversary Special Heroes Summoning event. Check out Marth and Sita! Wow, fashion sure has changed over the last 30 years, hasn't it? I didn't realize pants hadn't been invented yet. Faye! What's going on? Am I going back in time? Faye, I can't believe it! These must be versions of Marth and Sita from before they met, before they faced the trials and tribulations throughout their story. As heroes from the first Fire Emblem game, it's fitting that they appear in a celebration of the 30th anniversary. You'll be able to summon them in the Special Heroes Summoning event starting on April 20th. It's not just Marth and Sita in this summoning event. Young versions of other special heroes from their game will appear as well. A 30-year anniversary doesn't come around that often, so let's enjoy the celebration while it lasts. Now let's take a peek at what else is coming up. It's time for info on the next version update. In this update, a new type of battle will be added to special maps. It's called a Limited Hero Battle. In Limited Hero Battles, you'll be challenged to complete past special maps. But there's a twist. Your deployment options will be restricted this time around. For example, you might only be able to deploy heroes from certain games in the Fire Emblem series, or prevented from deploying heroes with certain skills, like sing or dance. For the month of April, 5 limited hero battles will become available one after another, starting on April 13th. These maps will be available until April 19th. Test your strategic might under these special conditions to earn up to 5,000 hero feathers and 220 divine codes. To make limited hero battles a little easier to prepare for, the Edit Team screen will be updated to include a filter that lets you find your heroes who meet the battle's criteria. See this new button on the Edit Team screen? Let's check it out. Tap! Wow! It looks like we have quite a few ways to narrow down our search, doesn't it? Let's start by entering a hero's name. You don't even have to enter a hero's full name, so you can save yourself from some extra tapping. I'm looking at you, Ferdinand. You can search by color, movement type, and even by blessing. Well, here are some familiar faces. Oh, I get it! Each of these faces represents a game in the Fire Emblem series. If you'd like to filter things down to all heroes from a certain game, this is the option to use. If you don't know your Marths from your Ikes, don't worry. Just tap on a face and see which game they come from. Let's give it a try, shall we? For the name, let's start typing F-E, because I'm sure I've been at it as a hero by now. For the color, well, I swam in the most beautiful ocean on my vacation, so blue. As for the game selection, how about this one? And that one, and this one, and... okay. Haha, would you look at that? It's Ferdinand von Ayer! Who knew we had so much in common? Summoners, be sure to make use of this feature when you take on limited hero battles. Next up is Lost Lore Spoils. In Lost Lore Spoils, players can explore the world of Fire Emblem heroes. Now, don't go squawking to everyone else, but it seems the Order of Heroes budget is stretched a little thin these days. So Commander Anna thinks it's high time the heroes start earning their keep. In addition to standard rewards for scouting, you can also earn special rewards based on the total number of lines your heroes recover. Wow, divine codes! And not just any divine codes, mind you. These are the limited time versions. Amazing! You can earn up to 120 of them. And that's not all. You can earn dragon flowers as well. Lost Lore Spoils starts at 12 a.m. Pacific Time on April 27th. Next up, the low-tier tuning of the offensive fortress structure in Aether raids will be adjusted. The level of your offensive fortress structure is raised when you attack in low AR tiers. This level will be raised even further, as shown here. If you're still going through your Heroes Path quests, this will give you a nice boost. Our last topic for today is about changes to the rarities of certain heroes. Some heroes who appeared at 4-star and 5-star rarity in the past will instead appear as 3-star and 4-star heroes. This applies to the heroes shown here who made their appearance between versions 3.0 and 3.11. This change to rarities will take effect with the first summoning event of version 4.4. This update has a little something for everyone. Battle-hardened veterans can test their might in limited hero battles, while those newer to Fire Emblem heroes can enjoy the fun of seeing what their heroes find in Lost Lore Spoils. But don't fly off just yet. We're not quite done here. Announcing a new feature for new heroes summoning events. Oh, I'm so excited! What do you think it could be? Well, they say good things come to those who wait. So let's take a look at some of the new heroes who will be appearing in April instead. On April 8th, 4 new heroes from the Fire Emblem Fates games will arrive. First up, it's Rinka. She's from the Flame Tribe, a group that prides itself on its independence. Next, it's Lilith, the astral dragon who hides a mysterious power. Here's Midori, daughter of Kaze and self-styled medicine maker. And finally, Forrest, Leo's son and fan of handmade fashion. These 4 are just brimming with both brains and brawn. You know, I've heard Lilith is quite fond of animals. I wonder if she'd want to be friends with a sweet, dutiful messenger owl. Only one way to find out. What's this? Some sort of counter? Faye! That's exactly what it is! It's a new feature that allows you to choose one focus hero to summon after you've summoned 40 times. Even better, this summon won't cost any orbs. For this event, I can redeem the free first summon and use 4 first summon tickets to count toward my 40 summon total. If I keep on summoning using orbs 35 more times, then I'll be able to summon my new best friend, Lilith, for free. Well, I'd like to meet all of the new heroes, so I'm going to summon away. Hi there! It's so nice to meet you. Number 39 and number 40. Yep, looks like I've summoned 40 heroes. Now I can choose who to summon. Oh, this is so exciting. Here we can see each focus hero's face and color. Now all I have to do is choose who I want to summon. I only have one chance at this, so I have to be careful. Steady, Faye. Steady. And tap! Hooray! Welcome to the flock, Lilith. I can already tell we're going to be the best of friends. Wait, why is your mouth watering? You look hungry. I think there's been some kind of mistake. We don't eat poultry in this castle! Faye! Whew. That was a close one. I think that's all I can handle for today, summoners. Oh, and one last thing. We set up an official Facebook page for Fire Emblem Heroes, so be sure to check it out the next time you're feeling social. Now that I'm home from my seaside vacation, I guess I need to get back into my regular routine. Speaking of which, it's just about nap time, isn't it? If you'll excuse me.